toll collector here. I'm afraid this is a premium highway, and as such, passage requires a reasonable little toll payment. How about it, friend? Oh, really now? Are you quite sure about that? How in oblivion? Where'd they go?
See you around.
There you are.
Another worm.
That one stung.
Zabiję cię, jeśli będę musiała!
Who made that noise? Found you. Will you die? Yeah!
Cześć Sigerus. Kupiłem nową klawiaturę, myszkę i podkładkę. Jest moc wszystko Razer. Mi świeci wszystko i kolorami jest zajebiście. Czyli gadżeciarz jesteś, lubisz kolorki. Ja mam wszystko takie kolorowe, to ja od razu jak muszę to mieć, to wyłączam w opcjach. Ale jak nie muszę, to nigdy tego nie kupuję. Skąd ich się tu tyle nabrało? Jeszcze coś będzie? Czy dotrę bez przeszkód na tą iglicę? Niekoniecznie mnie chodziło o niskoprofilową, a kolory mogę ustawić na jedną w sumie jak mi się podoba. No ale jak kupujesz z myślą o kolorkach, to ich wykorzystasz zapewne. Mnie to akurat nie lubię. W niczym, ani w komputerze, ani gdzieś, żeby mi tu coś mrugało. Rozprasza tylko mnie, ale to kwestia gustu, a z tym się nie dyskutuje. Jakby nie było to do kogoś fajne, to by tego nie robili. Jedyne co to mam klawiaturę podświetlaną, ale to z praktycznego powodu, żeby w nocy po ciemku widzieć klawisze, w sensie jak potrzebuję pisać. Ile ty... Sorry piesek, nie chciałem w ciebie.
Łapy blok!
Zostaw ty tego psa, Lidia. On cię nie ugryzł. Sorry, kudłacz. To samo mam starą świeciła na zielono, a ta ma więcej możliwości. Czyli tu jest wejście na tą iglicę. Nie wiem co mnie tam czeka. Idę do góry. Jest bardziej wygodna niż tamta. No jest nowa, no to ci się będzie podobało. Co z tego jak tego nie wykorzystujesz? Stoi i świeci. Coś tu jest, czy tu nic nie znajdę? Co ja tu mam w ogóle zrobić? Po pojawieniu się zombie na konklawę synodu Brumy, szef kapituły Cadius Venucius zdecydował, że musi działać. Wysłał mnie do iglicy Frostkrak, do mniemanego miejsca pochodzenia tych przedmiotów, abym znalazł tego, kto jest za to odpowiedzialny i położył temu kres. I tu będę miał zombiaków. Zanim wejdę to dookoła może jakaś skrzyneczka będzie. Nie. Tam jest miasto Bruma. Widać stąd? A tam jest miasto z Obliviona. Przez przypadek dałeś hibernację. No to wchodzimy. Co to ma być? Kim jesteś?
Oh there, traveler. What's your business in Frostcracked Spire?
Czemu tu jestem? No, tu chyba był przede mną, no to synod mnie tu wysłał.
The Synod? The Synod have no right to this place. This is soon to be a fully fledged College of Whispers cynosure. I am quite bewildered at this turn of events. As you can see, I'm here with a college reclamation team. We are trying to discover anything of magical interest in this spire.
No wiem.
What are you here for?
No, próbuję rozwiązać problem tych zombiaków.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
W konklawę zaczęły pojawiać się dziwne przedmioty. Sądzimy, że pochodzą stąd. Idę przetestować je grach. No to dzięki za wizytę. Cześć.
Well, I can assure you that we are in no way responsible. On second thought, I'm not so sure. The only thing I can say is to check with Master Astor Astentius here in the cynosure. Something tells me he might have something to do with your little mystery. Yes? What is your business here? We are an organization devoted to the study of magic, in all of its forms. Unlike those close-minded synod mages over in Bruma, we do not restrict our members simply out of ignorance and fear. Necromancy and conjuration are as much schools of magic as restoration and illusion, whether the public approves of them or not. Help? Well, since you asked, possibly. I need someone to fix a mistake a member of my team decided to disrupt our busy schedule with. Unfortunately, none of us has had the time to tend to it as of yet. What say you? This is a strictly confidential matter, so I'll need you to confirm you're willing to help before I inform you of the details. So, what say you? Much appreciated. You see, during one of my more eccentric members' early conjuration experiments, she made an error in judgment and attempted a conjuration spell which was beyond her capabilities. While she did successfully summon a scamp, the binding process was flawed, and now the spawn is running wild through the channels. Aye, it's one of the lesser forms of Daedra. Small, wily spellslingers. Ugly little bleeders. Completely impotent. Might even say they're the Daedric equivalent of a Synod mage. Last we saw, it was headed south, toward Bold Man's Respite. Start there, and when you find it, return it to Oblivion for me. Now go, and try not to die. This territory belongs to the College of Whispers. What brings you to the top of this frigid mountain? We are here performing important research for the College of Whispers. Now, Are you going to get to the point of this conversation, or am I going to have to stand here and repeat myself? As much as I appreciate your enthusiasm, no. In our current state, Frostcrag's Spire is still not officially recognized as a proper cynosure. Even if it was, in the cynosure's current state, I do not yet have the power to appoint associates. You may wish to check back at a later date. Once the Imperial Council acknowledges our request, we can always use the members. A cynosure is a place of magical significance. A headquarters and a research site, all in one. You probably think of it like a sort of conclave. I can assure you it is not. The Synod have conclaves, based out of the old Mages Guild halls. The College of Whispers have cynosures, the proper term for any magical hall in place of study. So, was there anything else? Talk to you later.
I'm rather busy with my work. Try one of the others around here. Yes, it is. Supplied by our colleagues in Water's Edge. We may be practitioners of necromancy, but that does not mean we have to stand the intolerable stench which comes with its study. It certainly has prevented a fair bit of fainting on my end. Not that I would actually faint, mind you. Just an expression. Cataloging. You don't need to know the details. The College of Whispers would not be named as such if we continually blurted out our findings to passerby. Do I? Well, maybe it's because I have my hands full trying to help establish a cynosure atop an oversized, frozen rock. Do you think that has anything to do with it? Then you wanderers are as blind as I thought. I don't need your ignorance trying my patience further. Leave me be. Bye.
You have to be more careful. I don't want anyone getting hurt in this experiment.
Be calm, my dear. Be calm. We don't even know if the thing is sending anything through. We have yet to send anyone to check the destination site. For all we know, the blasted creature could be in pieces all over the Gerals.
But a zombie? What if it did go through and somebody gets hurt? We can't have that happen, Aster.
We need live tests. Ugh. But I see your point. Very well. We'll do it your way.
Well, thank you. I just hope it didn't cause too much of a panic over there already.
Astor, how are you feeling? How goes your research? Fine, fine. Don't worry about me. The vault portal still has yet to yield to me, but don't you worry. I'll find a way. Glad to hear it. Keep up the good work. I'm listening, but... See you around. Can I help you?
Yes? What is it? What? Oh no. I knew the old man should have been more careful in his experiments. Go talk to Astor. He should be able to shed some light on your conclave's little mystery. By the 8, it's freezing up here. Once our business here is concluded, I'm going to request relocation. We've all been here since the mines over in our headquarters in Water's Edge decided so. I guess they've decided Frostcrag Spire was of enough magical significance to be claimed as a semi-official cynosure. If you mean how long have I been here, well, before this, I was a member of one of our oldest and most respected cynosures, the Drakelow cynosure. Unfortunately, there isn't much left of the place now for me to be a member anymore, so I came out here to the frontier. Well, a frontier of sorts. A cynosure is the term the College of Whispers uses when referring to our halls, or bases of operation. Don't worry, I used to get the College of Whispers cynosure and the Synod's conclave confused all the time too, when I first joined up. This? This is Frostcrag Spire. Didn't you know about it? It's rather hard to miss, I would say. Well, I have to wonder. What are you thinking, standing here, in one of the most famous magical locations in all of Cyrodiil? That's a shame. Such a wasted opportunity. Oh, plenty. This tower has been sealed for almost 150 years, so everything is still fresh. Can you feel the old magics? I'm sorry, but I can't let you in on the specifics of my findings. Our guild prides itself on its ability to keep dangerous knowledge safely away from the common man. Are you sure you're okay? We've already discussed this, remember? This is Frostcrag Spire. Until next time.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the College of Whispers is a very old and well-respected organization. Can I help you?
Welcome to Frostcrag. Care to help me with an experiment on the physical properties of Clanvirskin? No? No. Very well. But you're missing out. They are. Fascinating. It works then. Simply wonderful. Why, the Spire's portals, of course. You know, the ones I've spent the past few days slaving away at, tweaking, in an attempt to get the damn things to work properly. So, tell me, were the objects intact? What kind of scatterbrained question is that? Of course it has portals. There's one to each of the old Mages Guild halls in Cyrodiil's cities. Unfortunately, it seems the passage of time has worn away the enchantments enabling the transfer. That's why I'm up here calibrating the things at all. If we lose those, then we lose yet another potential source of arcane knowledge. Truly. Well, this calls for some celebration. We need to push further. Oh, yes. I think it's time to test this beautiful device out for real. Will you assist me? Without a true test, we will never be able to move forward. It needs to be done if we ever wish to implement our own teleportation platforms in the Sinishers. I doubt the Synod will take too kindly to a Whisper's mage suddenly appearing in their conclave. I knew I could count on you. Follow me. Are you ready for what awaits you? What I need is to genuinely test these portals out and get them calibrated. I can't fix a problem I don't know exists, after all. First, though, I need you to place a marker at the destination site. This ancient thing is set to send people to the old Bruma Mages Guild, which is now the home of the Synod in Bruma. Here's the beacon. I hid it inside this boot here. Just put it in the main hall. With it in place, I'll hopefully be able to focus the portal's trajectory directly to the beacon's location before you test this thing. The Synod might not like it if they suspect you are helping us out. But you already knew that, so I'll see you back here when you're done. Oh, I almost forgot. And it's not like me to forget, so I'd best tell you before I forget again. Bruma's quite the long walk from here. Excellent question, Carlin. Allow me to tell you. I can teleport you to Bruma. Oh, yes, the glistening frozen city high atop the Gerald Mountains, if my memory serves, and I believe it does. Traditionally, teleportation magic uses a focus. That's what the boot is for, to focus the magic, to make sure we end up precisely where we intend to. It's also why, throughout Tamriel's history, mages have employed mark and recall spells, invocations of divine intervention, and the like. However, I believe I've nearly perfected, mostly, a spell to teleport you to an imprecise location. That means I can teleport you to Bruma with a simple flick of my wrist. Expedite your journey, and a lot of fun on the way, I'd expect. However, as I alluded to, I can't send you to any particular location in Bruma. Imprecise magic. So no direct travel to the Conclave, I'm afraid. Still, the theory behind the spell is sound. Mostly, I think. So if you want me to teleport you to Bruma, now, or, well, any time, just let me know. Why, this is the ever-famous Wizard's Tower, Frostcrag's Spire. So much history has taken place inside these walls. So many mysteries to uncover. So many previous residents to reincarnate and interrogate. Why, sometimes I hardly believe that I'm standing in the birthplace of purple grummites and phosphorus elytra. You don't know what an elytra is? They are the most fascinating creatures. I'm sure I've told you about them before. What do you mean, who's Carland? Stop being ridiculous, and let's get back to our research already. Same thing I've been researching for the past 12 years. This tower. It is truly fascinating. Did you have something else you wish to remember? They've been my family for most of my life. Don't you listen to wild rumor or those devious synod mages either. The college is not some rogue sect of necromancers, or some secret hoarding gathering of rabble. No, we simply try to keep the people of Tamriel safe from their worst enemy, their own ignorance. We keep the most dangerous knowledge and magic away from the public and in the hands of those who wish to devote themselves to its practice. That way, the real threats to society are powerless. And those who simply wish to learn the arts, all of them, can do so freely and without constriction. Talk to you later. Carland. Always a pleasure to help you out, Carland. Steel yourself. This may feel a bit tingly. All right, here we go. Prepare yourself.
Hello. To ask me why I became an acolyte of Saint Martin is to ask why thunder strikes, why rain falls, or why the wolf hunts. It is because this is what comes naturally to me. You seem confused. Allow me to explain further. We all follow a path through life. We all desperately attempt to influence it to go a certain way, or lead us to a certain destination. Others desperately attempt to steer it away from a destination. The amount of influence we can exert upon that path varies, but is invariably limited. In many ways, we must all make the most of what life gives us, and adapt to its trials accordingly. Without boring you with specifics, it would be appropriate to say that my life so far has taught me many lessons of sorrow and grief. I have constantly been set back, and my attempts to change my course have always been met with bitter resistance by the winds of life. It is through St. Martin's example that I truly find my inspiration to become more than I am. It is in this that I am enlightened, and hope to be reborn. Bye.
Hello.
We're so close to Skyrim. I'm surprised
Hello. Can I help you? Let me see that. That bastard. Yes, he did it. I can tell, plain as day. He tries to speak in riddles, but it seems he's not all that good at subtlety. We found the bastard. And it implies he got her alive. Perhaps she's still alive. Come, my friend. It's time we got to the bottom of this, once and for all. We're going to Gautier's house. Now. I'll follow your lead. It's time for retribution. Well, he wasn't at the castle when I went to do a little investigation while you were away, so he must be somewhere. I bet he's at the house. Just probably not in plain sight. Slimy Breton bastard. Time to get payback.
I've got rooms of a fair price for a fair room.
Your room is just here. Come, let me show you. You need anything else, you know where to find me.
Be more careful.
Feeling clumsy today? Mind yourself. I never would have
Mind
believed
yourself.
Gautier was the culprit, but the evidence...
Good morning. Can I help you?
How do you do?
Before you ask, I don't sell poison. Great, versatile and surprisingly potent.
I mean, clothing for sale.
See you around.
Respect the law. Respect yourself.
God, Captain, a moment. To speak with you. What is it this time? The refugees.
Is there a reason why you're leaving a boat on the floor? I certainly hope this is an unorthodox investigation method, and not simply you messing up my conclave. What is it? Talk to me.
Good morning. Farewell.
Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave.
Good morning.
Potions, elixirs, poultices, alchemical wonders, all here.
Yes, traveler? What do you need?
Stranger, have you seen my dad? Dad's a soldier in the Legion. He's always off with them, serving at some fort up in the mountains. She works at the Duralview Inn. I don't think she likes it there, but she says she has to make ends meet. Whatever that means. Whose end, and why does he need meat in the first place? Licinia Ironheart. She told me that she used to be called Licinia Prelius, but then she married Dad. That's what my mom told me. She told me that her dad was in the Legion too. He's big and tall with yellow hair. Yeah. Grandpa told me it's a soldier's duty and that I should be proud of him. At home, I think. We all live in the big house across from the wizards. Celis Prelius. Mommy says it's a strong imperial name, but I like my name better. It means I have a strong heart. Mommy must like it better too, because she uses it even though it makes Grandpa mad. Farewell!
Criminal! You've broken Imperial law. I'd advise you pay your fine, or head to jail.
You're back! And you've got Scruffy! Thanks, stranger. Thank you so much! Oh, well, sometimes Dad accidentally bumps into Scruffy or drops things on him. He doesn't mean it. I promise he doesn't. But, well, he's getting old and his eyes aren't so good. What? Yes, you have to understand, Scruffy is my dog. He's my best friend and I can't... No! You can't take him away, please! Thanks! Thank you so much, stranger. I'll take good care of him, I promise! Dad gave me some pocket money. Here, have some.
Stranger, have you seen my dad?
You brought our dog back. Thank you greatly, stranger. You're always a friend to the Jukanis. We're not all that interesting a family, truth be told, though I'm sure Albekius will rattle on about how influential we are. He's tooting his own horn a little too much on that subject. He wishes we were influential, and the gods know he's trying his hardest to make it so. But for now, we're just like any other moderately wealthy family. We attend private parties and have fineries, but we're certainly not pulling the strings of the Elder Council as much as Albekius wishes otherwise. I'm Rucia of the Jucani family. Not really much more to tell. Farewell.
Friend? Hmm? See you around.
But you've got to go.
Criminal! You've broken Imperial law.
For you to
I'd
know.
advise you pay your fine, or head to jail. Let's get this straightened out. Your stolen goods are going back to their rightful owners, and you're coming with me.
Hello? Haran! That oaf. Oh, did Licinia send you my way? Forget I said that. No, I haven't heard from him in months. Not since he was called to arms. It's that obvious, is it? Well, I don't hate the boy. He's a good husband to Licinia, and a good father to Elena. But if I had a son like that, I'd ask the Divines what I had done wrong. You might not understand why, but every soldier of the Legion takes an oath. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor, Titus Mede II, and unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire. May those above judge me, and those below take me if I fail in my duty. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Empire! Haran said those words, but I could tell he never meant them. He holds Skyrim and his Nord heritage closer to his heart than he ever held the Empire. Farewell.
Hmm? Oh, that girl. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble. Yes, she's mine and Heron's. Well, used to be at any rate. Recently, she's just been mine. He was stationed at Fort Pale Pass, but we haven't heard anything for months. None of the soldiers passing through here on leave have seen him either. I've sent letter after letter, but they still haven't told me anything. I have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or if he's even still alive. The Imperial Fort placed right on the border to Skyrim. Mostly watches for illegal border crossing. Yes, many times. I've sent letter after letter, but heard nothing. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron isn't even at the fort, then he's hardly going to see them, is he? You would? I'd be indebted to you if you did, stranger. Like I said, he was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass. It's right on the border to Skyrim. Good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
Gerals are cold this time of year. He's accused of stealing from Icewind traders. What of it? Ah, wait. Don't tell me he roped you into having the charges dropped. He's been trying that tactic a lot recently. I have sympathy for the cat, being accused like this while the bigger fish swim free. But what can I do? I have to enforce the law. No, but Cetus made the accusation. I don't know what you expect me to do, but I can't just drop charges on a whim like this. No, I can't, but if I have two people each claiming the other is lying, I can't just drop the charges. Can I? Well, my my ancestor, Bird, fought alongside the champion of Cyrodiil during the Battle of Bruma. The first Birdson was born after Bird's death. Given his fame and status as captain of the guard, he felt he was worthy of making a name. It's been that way for generations. Well, my my ancestor, Bird, fought alongside the champion of Cyrodiil during the Battle of Bruma. The first Birdson was born after Bird's death. Given his fame and status as captain of the guard, he felt he was worthy of making a name. It's been that way for generations. Is you around?
Yes, traveler?
Hail, friend.
Heard there were ogres around.
Be careful, traveler. Ah,
Oopsie.